So I got this from the library. I went to usually, when I go to the library, it's because I requested something. But I always check, like the shelves with they got the Blu-rays, like two big shelves of Blu-rays, and then DVDs. So check out the Blu-rays, and I saw this. I was Prime Cut. Lee Marvin, Gene Hackman, and Sissy Spacek. Together, they're murder. So this is from 1972. Directed by Michael Ritchie. I looked him up. He did Fletch. And this is a weird movie. Not that it's like the story's weird. Basically, Lee Marvin plays Nick. He's a mob enforcer for the Chicago mob. And Gene Hackman is a criminal in Kansas City. He runs like a meat plant. And he owed the Chicago mob like $500,000. And they sent a guy to collect, and Gene Hackman had him killed, and he had him processed in this meat packing plant. And it starts out weird, like it starts out in the meat packing plant, and show the cows going in, and it made me think like, I try to eat less meat, just I feel it's healthier. As I eat some turkey right now, and I've never seen like a slaughterhouse, like how they really rend the animals, but you see them going into the chutes, and that bolt gun. You just see the guy point it and shoot it, but you don't see like it go into the cow's head. And there's like a room and a thing, a chute or door that slides up and down and let one cow at a time. And there's this guy watching him, and then you see in the space, there's a cow, but on that cow you see a human ass, like someone's butt cheeks. And I was like, what the hell? So yeah, they slaughter the dude, and they turn him into sausage. And I was like, man, that's really messed up. Just like, and it's so, I don't know what the word, clean, processed, because it's not like Friday the 13th, or slash movie where they're hacking someone up to pieces or decapitating them, and it's like nasty and ugly. This is like he's already dead. They turn him into sausage, and there's a part where like the sausages come. And I was like, how did the guy watching, like, he tells the girl working, he's this special order. I was like, how does he know like those links? And there weren't even that many. I guess after the bones and organs are thrown away, I don't know. It just didn't look like that as much sausage as like a human man, a full-grown human man would make. But and he packs it up and they send it to Chicago. And we go to Chicago, and the mob boss calls in Nick, Lee Marvin, and shows him the sausage and tells him, he's got to go collect or teach him a lesson. Gene Hackman's character a lesson, I guess. And the part where like Lee Marvin has a sausage, and he's like, I'm gonna need a couple of guys. So these are good guys. And did you know the dude that they sent? No, yeah, he's a good guy. And he's all, well, here, take this. And I was like, what do you want us to do with it? And he's all, bury him. And that was weird. So he goes to Kansas City, and they know each other. Gene Hackman's character is named Mary Ann. And they know each other, and they're cordial, but, Nick, Lee Marvin, he's there to, it's $500,000. They're not, I was thinking Goodfellas, they'll just kill you, I guess. And then Gene Hackman's having like livestock. He's selling livestock, but it's naked girls, and just like how they have cows in a little pen with hay, there's just drug naked girls, and one of them is Sissy Spacek, and I know Sissy Spacek from Carrie, Coal Miner's Daughter. She is really pretty in this. Like, I don't know, like in Carrie, she's all freckly and thin, and she doesn't look good. I mean, she's supposed to be a nerd, and she does it good. But in this, she just looks hot, and you see her breasts. You think she has like little tits. She has a nice handful in here. More, and she looks really good. And Lee Marvin, Nick takes her. He's all, this is down payment for what you owe, because even though she's drugged, she asks Lee Marvin for help, and he takes her and cleans her up, or just lets her get off the drugs and learns her story. He's just more like I was gonna say fatherly, but then brotherly, but no, he's just more like a friend to her. He treats her just normally. He wants to help her. But then, and this movie is only 88 minutes. So I'd watched it before, but I got pretty buzzed and like kind of tuned out, because there's not a lot of talking. You know what's going on, but this is a weird movie. There's really no action until like 45 minutes in. They shoot, one guy gets shot with a shotgun, and like, that just, today, that's not an action movie, but it is still good. And then the last night I watched it, I put it on kind of late. I'll watch some of it. Ended up watching an hour of it, and I was like, okay, I gotta try to go to bed. I actually watched like it's an hour and 26 minutes. So it's like 86 minutes. And I watched an hour and 6 minutes of it, so I was like, I got 20 minutes left. The last 20 minutes, Gene Hackman, he kidnaps Poppy, that's Sissy Spacek's name. He kidnaps her, so it just turns into like a rescue showdown movie in the last 20 minutes, and it was good. It's not, I mean, they shoot people, it's not super bloody, little blood, but, and it's not gory, but you felt like the impact and the high stakes, they're killing each other. And then it comes down to Marianne Hackman and his brother Weenie. And it ends. I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, just weird. This is a weird movie because I've never heard of it before. Like 70s movies, I watched Taxi Driver lately, Deliverance. Well, that's about it. But you kind of think like Wise Blood. Wise Blood was really good, and that's like 79. Which is another movie I've never heard of. But you think like a movie with like Gene Hackman and Lee Marvin, I would think you'd hear about it, but no, this just went under the radar. And I was like, man, oh yeah, another thing, like Lee Marvin in this is 1972, or yeah, he was born in 1924, so I think he's 48 in this. He looks like 68. I'm older now than Lee Marvin is in this. He's just an old man. He was just an old man since as soon as he hit puberty. Then it made me think of Hard Times with Charles Bronson. I swear, Lee Marvin's in that, but no, James Coburn is in Hard Times with Bronson, and I was like, man, they're so similar. So I looked up Coburn, and I looked up Marvin. He actually didn't make like that many movies, not as many movies as you would think he would make. And he died in 1987, so he was only like 63, I think, when he died. So I checked out, or I requested some James Coburn movies. Lee Marvin, yeah, he didn't make that many movies, and a lot of it is like 60s and early 70s stuff. But anyway, Prime Cut. If you like Gene Hackman, I would say, even though he's not in it that much, but literally he's in, and he's the bad guy, and you still like him, even though he's a flesh peddling, meat eat gut. Yeah, he eats guts. Like he cooks them, but yeah, Lee Marvin's eat guts, gut eating, Marianne named weirdo. You still like him, and Lee Marvin is just. Oh, I forgot to say it. I bet you're a big Lee Marvin fan. Yeah, and this is like, I don't think I'd watch it again, but like, since I don't have TV anymore, like if it was on TV, I would leave it on. I'm definitely glad I watched it. Yeah, just a weird early 70s movie. What was I gonna say? This came out, well, oh yeah, that TV movie Gargoyles, I think actually came out like a year before this, and Gargoyles feels like a newer movie than this does. This almost seems like a late 60s movie, but it's 72, that's already, maybe 1970, 1971, I guess maybe 72 still has like a residual feel of the 60s. But I would give it a solid 3. Just a good gangster action movie, but just weird. Like I said, this is weird. Weird. If you got in your library card, go. Your library has this, and they have so many other movies. So, see you in the next one.